Good morning. Dreary old day. We were hounded to get out all the same. So here we are. We got across the water. I don't know what Skye thought she saw there, but there was nothing to be seen. Now we've got an inspection of the long grass. We're circling the wagons. Nothing to be seen. Move on. And off we go. Splash and a dash. She likes fences. See how far she can go. No, she's not going any further than 8 meters because that's the length of the lead. So she can stare and pull, but she can't move if she thinks she's going in that direction. And she's about to shuffle backwards as she gives up. No, she's turned around to go again. Skye, come on, you're not going that way. Skye, come on, good girl. Come on. Good girl. Sandy's minding her own business for a change. Is Skye going to try another avenue to the fence or not? That one's got the same dead end as the other one. My right thumb on her lead. That's all she needs. Come on, let's go. They're out marking the football pitches. Groundsmen. Ready for next weekend, no doubt. Milo is at home, snug as a bug, on top of the couch. Didn't even blink when we got up to go. He's had his little trip out. The only time he comes to life is when it's attacking Sandy time for him. I think he gets a bit rough with her, but Sandy seems to want to come back. You separate them, and then Sandy jumps back up and carries on, so you give up then. Occasionally Skye joins in, but she's not really into the rough and tumble unless it's just at the right time and she's in the right frame of mood. And then when she's had enough, she retreats to her little bed under the table. But by the time she's drawn Milo on her, Milo's not taking no for an answer. So she has to show him her big teeth. And even then, it usually takes a human intervention to tell him no. Milo doesn't like to come second. And we're back out in the afternoon. Got the girls. It's a miserable cloudy day. At least it's not raining. There's a couple of joggers but no dogs. We can live with that. Skye can be as slow as Milo. Come on! Come on, Skye! Come on! Milo. I'm listening to a video in their ears. I'm listening to a video in their ears and I'm shouting at Milo. Come on, Sandy, good girl. I don't know why Sandy is suddenly allergic to the fence. She's normally pulling at the fence to go that way. Now she's pulling to go to the middle of the field. Sandy's going for a wash and blow dry tomorrow, early in the morning. So she's going to get dirty. Today's the day to do it. Although she never seems to smell like the other two. She's always fresh as a daisy. Skye, come on! Just sniffing the rabbit trails. These are the hedgerows that Carla and Shadow used to be lost in for hours. We used to walk around these fields for 2.5 hours sometimes. Getting my steps in, mixing it with a bit of running. Wally used to keep up with me, but the other two used to have their heads buried in the hedgerows, and they'd pop out every so often, see if we were still in the field. Come on, Skye. Good girl. And we're back with Milo. His turn for a tiddle before it's too late. I don't know why they don't tiddle in the garden, but they don't. Better than tiddling in the kitchen. But it means they have to keep the tank on hold for a long while. Well, 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 it's like the first day of spring today, and they are just loving it. I don't know how long this weather's going to last, but it's lovely. Perfect for walking the dogs. It's a bit wet from the dew, but I'm not complaining about the sunshine. It's lovely. Been waiting in all morning for Amazon, but they never arrived. They were a bit late getting out this morning. And there's somebody else sat at home waiting for the post. If we're not in, our mail usually just, or large mail parcels, just go to next door, but she's out as well, so haven't got that option. And we don't want Amazon driving away, not making a delivery. Sunshine is super bright. The water's still going at a reasonable lick. Trying to keep Skye clean and out of the water. I carried her over, but she gets just as wet from just walking through the grass. No! Oh. She didn't go in the water, thank God. Good morning. Not much blue sky today, but supposedly summer's going to show its face later on. It's a bit chilly. Milo wants to have a tiddle break, so we've popped out, but he's not doing much, just standing around, gulping, taking in the scenery, all the seagulls, having a good old sniff. Are you going to move? We're making about as much progress as we did the other day. Milo having a sniff of somebody's fish and chip wrapper. Then he added his own vinegar to it. I wasn't going to go across the water, but there's quite a few people about, so we will go over, but I'm going to carry him over, keep him smelling clean and tidy. Once his harness gets wet, he starts to pong. And we don't like pongy dogs. I don't know where he's going or what he thinks he's finding, but I'm just double checking there's nothing untoward. Across the water, and he's still bone dry, which is perfect. I think he can smell the horses in the field next door. He took a right instead of a left. We'll see whether that's true in a minute, because you'll be able to see them even from low down if he looks. And there's another fellow with a dog that must have gone by this way because he's a couple of 100 yards in front. And he's probably got the scent of that dog to distract him as well. We shall see. No, he seems to be oblivious. I don't know whether you can see them, but they're ponies, or dwarfy looking horses. One's a white one, one's a brown one. Actually there's two white ones. Well, I think one, yeah, two white ones and one brown one. And there's even more through that way. I can see a black one and another white one. Don't know whether you can pick them up, but they're there. I'll get a better view through that angle. Come on, Mr. Milo. Milo. think that's a pit stop for every dog in Cork. Our dogs have stayed and sniffed on that particular tuft of grass for the last 14-15 years that we've been coming over here. He loves tearing up the grass. Milo the scarifier. Come on, let's go. I thought he was trying to eat something then, but he was just sniffing. Come on, Milo! Don't trust you. I don't trust you. Come on. See where that nose is going. Hey, bunny rabbit. Don't know whether you can see him. But straight out in front of us. Milo hasn't seen it. I haven't seen one for days, weeks, months. But one's come out to play. No. No. Thou lingerest too much. If you linger that long, there's something wrong. Well, we had some entertainment while I was not filming anything. We're just walking along the side of the river where there's nowhere for him to get down, so it never occurred to me to be monitoring him. And I heard a splash and turned round, not to be seen. So I followed the lead and down a steep bank, literally sheer steep bank, which was at least 4 foot drop. There was Milo in the water. He must have just jumped straight in, and he was soaked from head to toe. Well, not quite head, his head was still sticking out the top of the water. So now he's going to need washing and drying when we get back. Have to rinse him off because he picked up some mud off the bank. We don't want any of that. And we'll have to have some doggy deodorant so he doesn't start to pong. We don't want any of that either. Well, there's some big dark clouds there. Hope they don't turn to rain before we get back. bunny rabbit's gone anyway. In hiding till we've gone. Although Milo would probably play with the rabbits. Come on, Milo. Good boy.